What is going on, guys? I am Jehovah. You guys are probably like, what the fuck is this? This is Halo 2. This is my childhood. This is amazing. Absolutely love this game. I pretty much, if it were not for Halo 2, I probably would not be doing what I am here today. You guys probably wouldn't have seen any videos from me. Basically, I found what first got me on YouTube is I found a website back in the day, a forum, and it was a forum and a website. But what it was about was essentially glitching in Halo 2, getting out of the maps, doing different exploits and stuff like that, and a little bit of montages, but just mostly glitches. A little bit of cool stuff, like I said, montagey stuff, but that was the first time I had really seen like video game videos, and because of that, I found YouTube, and YouTube was still relatively new at the time, and at the time, whenever I set up my first account, it was just so I could like comment, leave ratings, do all that good stuff, and then eventually, like with anybody, I think that gets into watching videos of online video games, thinks I was like, well, sometimes cool stuff happens when I play. This would be cool. So I started experimenting with different ways of recording my gameplay. And one of the first ways is I remember asking my cousin, her parents had, or maybe it was hers, I don't even know, but they had a digital camera, and I didn't have a digital camera at the time in my family, and I was like, hey, can I borrow that? And I borrowed it, and I like played some games, and I recorded the screen and thought it was awesome. And I don't even think any of it that maybe, I don't think so, ended up on YouTube, but that was like the first time I started experimenting with like recording gameplay. Shortly after that, I found let's see, I don't think I ever did anything VHS, but I had a thing that was a DVD player that also had a record function, so you could record the DVDs, and I used that to record gameplay. And I remember, because it was going through a DVD recorder and then going to my TV, I would have like literally a half a second of lag and try to play like multiplayer, and it was impossible. But at the time, I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I probably got like one Halo 2 stig and thought it was awesome. But and so then then I start finding out about capture cards and doing stuff like that, and eventually then I had a friend that I had met in the Halo days, and we had played Gears of War and stuff together too, and he started watching people on YouTube that were doing Call of Duty commentaries, and he's like, hey man, we should start doing these Call of Duty commentaries and try it out. I think it'll be fun. And that's basically why I am where I am today. So I don't know, Halo 2 will kind of always hold a nostalgic place in my heart. Even the original Halo is the reason I bought my Xbox, and then Halo 2 came out. So I played a lot of Halo. I was a big Halo fanboy. I played it way before I ever played Call of Duty, and now with the announcement of the Halo 2 Anniversary Edition re-release, multiplayer, whatever's happening, it's exciting. I'm really, really excited, and I'm hoping that it's going to be everything that we want, because all the Halo fanboys, Legion, myself, and many others, are very, very excited about this, and I'm just hoping it's going to be really good. I cannot wait to play some more Halo 2 multiplayer. I'll also take the time to explain, if you're wondering how I'm playing multiplayer right now, because Halo 2's multiplayer servers were taken down, I don't even know, I don't know, a long time ago, basically. So what this is being played on is, technically it's System Link, but it's actually over the internet, and I'll link the website down below. There's a couple different programs that you can run to do this, but this one's called Xbox Connect, and basically, no, it's not the big brick with the camera in it and the microphone that you sit in front of your Xbox. Xbox Connect is a program that you install on your computer, and what it does is, since it's hooked up, your computer's hooked up to your router, your Xbox is hooked up to your router, you run this program, and this program tricks your Xbox into thinking that it's a local area connection instead of an internet connection. So basically, it just is a networking hack, I guess you could say, and you go into this program, you find a lobby, you join the lobby, and once you do that, you can go to System Link on your console, and the game will show up under System Link. So it's kind of a way to trick. I used to use Xbox Connect way, way, way back in the day, before I had high-speed internet at my home, and because I didn't have high-speed internet at my home, I wanted to play Xbox Live occasionally whenever I was over at a friend's house, but I didn't want to pay for the service, so I had Xbox Connect to basically have free Xbox Live. So yeah, that's kind of what Xbox Connect is. Like I said, I'll leave that linked in the description if you guys want to check it out. It's kind of depending on the settings on your computer, your firewall settings, and your knowledge of how to use a computer. I guess it can be anywhere from easy to extremely fucking pain in the ass to run. I had some firewall settings and stuff I had to get around. You have to forward some ports, but it's not too bad. It's doable. But one of the things I wanted to talk about with you guys is that I would really I like the idea of having Halo 2 multiplayer, kind of like a server hosted for you guys. If any of you guys use Xbox Connect and enjoy Halo 2 as much as I do, and you guys could just come out and hang out with me, and maybe I'll live stream it. So, if you guys are into Xbox Connect and Halo 2 and you would want to do that, let me know in the comments down below. And I just don't know how many of you guys use it, but I'm pretty sure LEGIQN would be into that too, and you guys could come hang out with us. So right here we're playing more like MLG settings. It's not even really MLG settings. This is weird. They took grenades off and stuff. This 2v2 was pretty fun though. It was pretty fair, only because these kids were hosting the match out of Colombia, and they had a pretty big host advantage over us, but we still did pretty well. We played a few matches against these guys and kept dropping players and stuff, which is actually what happens at the end of this match. But anyways, yeah, so that's my plan. I kind of want to host a live stream / open lobby in Halo 2 on Xbox Connect. I think that would be a blast. And I don't always only like to play the MLG settings because my BR skills are decent, but they're not they're not on a LEGIQN level. I also like to play just standard shit, like start up a game on turf with regular settings, Team Slayer or whatever. I think stuff like that would be a lot of fun. I also like to play around with some team snipers or whatever. So yeah, like I said, just let me know, guys, down in the comment section below. And if you're a Halo fanboy, there's just a lot to look forward to right now. I'm really excited. Like I said, we got this Halo 2 Anniversary Edition coming out, and then Halo 5 is also set to come out next year at some time, I believe. I haven't looked at the date that they have right now, but I think it just says 2015, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, so we got Halo 2 multiplayer re-releasing here pretty soon, which is going to be awesome in November, and should be a hell of a time. And then we have Halo 5 right around the corner, so that's going to be fun. Also, we have Destiny thrown in there. So I'm going to be playing the Destiny beta. I'll be showing you guys some footage of that. Hopefully you're into it. I don't know how well this video is going to do here on this channel because, let's face it, my channel's based around Call of Duty for the most part. I like to play whatever I like to play, but yeah, I don't know how many Halo fans there are, but that's kind of why I'm making this video, just to find out. So this game's awesome. This game, I put so much time into this game as a kid, not really a kid, as a teenager, I guess. This is the game that we would LAN. Oh, that was another thing. I showed a picture of my old setup. Anytime I've shown my setup and shown my game collection, I've gotten comments like, "Why do you have so many copies of Halo 2?" And I even Halo. I think I have 2 copies of Halo and 4 copies of Halo 2. The reason being, Jesus, would be that like I said earlier, when I lived out in the country, we didn't have high-speed internet. I mean, the only high-speed internet that you can get out in the country is a satellite connection, and satellite connection, if anybody's had it before, you'll know it's absolutely terrible for gaming. Look at that BXB. That was some pro shit. BXB, BXRs, it's all, gotta get back into the rhythm of that shit. LEGIQN can double shot like a champ. I can't do it for shit. Anyways, but yeah, so we lived out in the country, so we couldn't get high speed. So what me and my friends did when we wanted to play online games, mostly Halo 2, is we would go to each other's house after school or on the weekends or whatever, and we would set up in somebody's basement with as many Xboxes as we could, get our hands on. And I think I had 3 of the old Xboxes at one point, just for this reason. Excuse me. So yeah, we would go to our friends' houses or whatever place we could get a hold of. We would rent out a church or some shit, literally whatever we could do. We were seriously in an abandoned basement at one point, or not an abandoned basement, an abandoned trailer. And we had Xboxes set up in each room. But yeah, I had extra copies of Halo 2 because people that didn't necessarily have the game or an Xbox could just come over and play with us because we just needed bodies. All we wanted was full lobbies of people in Halo 2. And we had a lot of fun. Looking back on it now, it was a whole lot of hassle. We were using the big bubble screen CRT TVs too. So you got to imagine not only all these Xboxes and cables and all this crap we had huge TVs too that we had to like haul around, and it was a bit of work. We'll just put it that way. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. That was some of the best memories I had as growing up as a gamer. So good times. Anyways, guys, yeah, I just kind of want to talk to you guys about Halo. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.